Jaguar Wright is not letting up. She's on Diddy's neck and pressing even harder now that the feds are circling him like vultures. But guess what? She's not just coming for Diddy anymore. She's now setting her sights on his daughters, especially the twins, Jessie and Delilah, and the internet is losing its mind over it. These two have been out here standing strong beside their dad, showing up to court like it's just another day, heads held high, posing for photos and moving like nothing's wrong. They've been going about their daily lives, flying under the radar but still showing up where it counts. No tears, no public breakdowns, no real reaction to the massive legal storm their dad is caught up in, and that's exactly what's got Jaguar Wright fired up. Jaguar is not having it at all. She's been coming for the twins with wild accusations, going so far as to claim that they're cold, calculated, and don't have any remorse for what their father allegedly did. Jaguar's not pulling punches. She's saying they're out here acting like everything's cool while victims are out here suffering, and she finds that beyond suspicious. Jaguar say they moving like they above it all, just like their father, and people are shocked at how bold she's being. It's like she's on a mission to make people believe these girls are just as dangerous and twisted as Diddy himself. She's calling them out for not distancing themselves, not showing empathy, not even acknowledging the mess their dad is in. And she's doubling down on it too. Posting, ranting, and dragging their names through the mud like she's got some kind of personal vendetta. But here's the thing, these twins are still young. They grew up in a world where their dad controlled everything, their image, their lifestyle, their narrative. So, is it really fair to expect them to react a certain way in public? Or is Jaguar going way too far by attacking two girls who might just be trying to survive the wreckage of their father's scandal-filled life? This ain't just some harmless drama anymore. Jaguar's taking it to another level, and now Diddy's daughters are caught in the middle of a firestorm they didn't start.
When you're dealing with the kind of control freak that Diddy is, and you raise children under that, the financial abuse for all of them is probably the worst. Because there's no way they can make money without him. He has them locked in. And if he falls, who's going to hire them? Who's going to fund them? Who's going to look out for them? No one.
Right.
No one. They're not fighting for their father. They're fighting for their survival.
But might not be able to escape from. If Diddy's got even one hater left on this planet, you already know it's Jaguar Wright. And if the day ever comes when Diddy has 0 haters, well, that probably means Jaguar done left the building. She's never once tried to hide her dislike for him. She's made it crystal clear from the jump. But some folks thought she might finally back off now that the man is literally fighting for his freedom in court. Let's be real. Diddy's not just facing some petty little lawsuit, he's battling RICO charges. This is major, and if you've been keeping up with how the trial's going down, it's not looking good, like at all. The chance of him walking away from this clean? Super slim. Some would even say nearly impossible. So naturally, you'd think that might satisfy Jaguar, right? That watching him possibly lose it all would be enough? Nope. Word on the street is that's not enough for her. She's taken things to a whole other level, and now she's got her sights locked on his daughters. Yup, Jessie and Delilah are now in the crossfire, and Jaguar is not letting up. It's like she won't be happy until the entire Combs family is dragged through the dirt and left in pieces. Here's what's even wilder. Diddy's got 3 daughters who are basically all the same age. There's the twins, and then there's Chance, who's just a few months older. All 3 of them are turning 19 this year. So yeah, they're still young, but legally, they're adults now. But even with that said, why is Jaguar coming so hard for the twins and not saying anything about Chance? That's what got people scratching their heads. Like, why single out Jessie and Delilah when Chance is right there too? Is there something specific about them that's got Jaguar this pressed? Or is this just her way of making sure Diddy feels the heat from every angle by going after the daughters who've been in the spotlight the most? One thing's for sure, Jaguar's going for blood. Now let's be real. The reason Jaguar might be coming down so hard on the twins probably has everything to do with how they've been moving on social media. Out of all 3 daughters, Chance is seen as the quiet one. She's been keeping it real low-key ever since Diddy's drama exploded across headlines. Barely posting, staying in her lane, and just laying low while everything unfolds. But the twins? Oh, they've been out here living. Jesse and Delilah have been popping up at concerts, snapping selfies, dressing fly, and posting like nothing in the world is wrong. You'd think everything in their world was sunshine and yachts, because that's literally what they're showing. Lavish vacations, yacht rides, beach days, designer fits, the whole nine. They're flaunting that lifestyle like the internet isn't on fire with accusations about their dad. Now, to be fair, this has been their reality since they were little. They've always lived that jet-set life. But considering the kind of scandal surrounding Diddy right now, a lot of people, especially Jaguar, are calling their behavior straight-up tone deaf. Folks are out here reading horrifying reports about what their dad allegedly did, and meanwhile, his daughters are posting up luxury shots like they're completely unbothered. Jaguar say they don't care about nobody but themselves and the money.
Diddy's twin daughters talking about how they will not be attending college after high school. These two are a senior currently, and you would not think that their father is currently incarcerated against these charges because they are acting like nothing has happened. I don't know how they do it. I mean, I feel like I wouldn't be able to show my face, but these two are out and about. They went to their college prom wearing the same dress, which, you know, we love twins that...
And that's the exact vibe some fans are starting to pick up too. A lot of people expected the girls to at least distance themselves a little from Diddy, maybe lay low or show some sort of public acknowledgement of the serious accusations being made, but that hasn't happened. And let's not forget, there are still whispers going around about what really happened to their mom, Kim Porter. Some rumors even go as far as suggesting Diddy allegedly had something to do with her passing. With that kind of heat, fans thought the twins would be the first ones to pull away from him. But nope. They're out here shining while the internet burns with questions. Jaguar sees it, the fans see it, and now it's all turning into one messy storm that the twins can't just filter out with an Instagram caption. Kim Porter's name still echoes loud in all this drama, and trust, the internet has not forgotten about her. A big chunk of the internet believes Diddy might have had something to do with Kim's mysterious passing. Why? Because word is, she was working on a tell-all memoir before she died. And not just any book. Fans think it was about to expose everything. All the secrets, the behind-the-scenes madness, the truth she held on to for years. And just when she was getting ready to drop it, she passed, suddenly and unexpectedly. That's why a lot of people think she was silenced before she could speak her truth. But despite all the rumors and theories flying around, Diddy's kids have stayed loyal. They've gone public defending their dad and pushing back hard against the speculation. When a mysterious book popped up online claiming to be Kim Porter's lost memoir, it went viral fast. People thought it was the bombshell Kim never got to release. But the twins weren't having it. Jesse, Delilah, and the rest of the family shut it down with a joint statement. They said, "We have seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating about our parents, Kim Porter and Sean Combs' relationship, as well as about our mom's tragic passing, that we feel the need to speak out." They went on to say that any claims about their mom writing a book were completely false. She did not, they said flat out. And anyone claiming they have a manuscript, they're misrepresenting themselves. And they didn't stop there. They made it crystal clear that anybody out here claiming to be speaking for Kim or the family without their blessing is not a friend and definitely doesn't have their mom's best interest at heart. But even with that public defense, rumors have been bubbling for a while that the twins were starting to quietly distance themselves from their dad behind the scenes.
And the reason why what happened to her is because she told Diddy that she knew he unalived Tupac. I want everybody to think that's where the story for her started. Why would all that need to happen to her if what she was saying wasn't true? They laugh off everything else. Why didn't you laugh off that? Right? They're unbothered people, right? They all looking real bothered right now.
According to a source who spoke with the U.S. Sun, Jesse and Delilah have been leaning heavily on LaWanda Lala Lane, a longtime friend of their late mother. Lala's reportedly been stepping in and helping take care of the girls while Diddy deals with his exploding legal mess. Now here's where things get even more wild. People are starting to question whether the twins are actually free to speak their truth or if they're being controlled behind the scenes. Some fans believe Jesse and Delilah might be under major pressure to protect their dad's image, even if that means staying silent or putting on a fake front. Let's not forget, Diddy's known for running his brand like a military operation. Everything from photos to statements to public appearances is tightly managed. So it wouldn't be shocking if the twins were being coached on exactly what to say, when to say it, and how to look unbothered no matter what drama's exploding around them. Jaguar say those girls ain't allowed to speak unless Diddy says so. And whether that's true or not, it's making people look at those polished social media posts a whole lot differently. Some insiders even claim that everything from their Instagram captions to who they're seen with in public is being filtered through Diddy's team. It's giving full PR control, and folks online are starting to wonder if the twins are just being used as pawns to distract from the mountain of legal issues stacking up against their father. And speaking of distractions, there's talk that the girls' glamorous outings, the yacht pics, the celebrity parties, it's all a strategy. While the heat builds around Diddy, his daughters are out there showcasing a life of luxury, making it seem like everything's normal. But behind the scenes, there might be a whole different story going on. Even the support from Lala Lane has sparked mixed reactions. Some say she's genuinely stepping in like a second mother. Others think she's part of the machine, helping manage the twins' public image while shielding them from the media chaos. Now hold up. Something about this whole situation just wasn't clicking for folks, because let's not forget, Diddy's mother, Janice Combs, is still very much around. So naturally, people were asking, why didn't she step in to care for the twins during all this madness? Most grandmothers would be the first ones front and center, holding it down for their grandbabies when the family's in crisis, but instead, there's been almost radio silence from her side. And that's got the internet side-eyeing the whole thing real hard. Fans started piecing things together and came to one clear conclusion. Jesse and Delilah weren't just trying to put space between themselves and Diddy. Nah, they might have been trying to get away from the entire Combs family. And there's more to back it up. Word on the street was that the twins were actively house hunting in LA, looking for a place to rent away from all the drama. Reports said they were finding their dad's situation incredibly tough to deal with. And remember, these girls are still teenagers. Only 17, still in school, still figuring life out. And now they've got the whole world watching them navigate their dad's public downfall. And in the middle of all this, another name popped up, Kimora Lee Simmons. She was tight with their late mom, Kim Porter, and reportedly stepped in when the girls needed support. When Jesse and Delilah went to prom last year, it wasn't Diddy or Janice posting about it. It was Kimora. She shared a heartfelt message that had fans emotional. Prom 2024. I'm so very proud of you, my babies. I love you always and will protect you fiercely to the end with all I have. Congrats, my loves. You made it. That right there made it seem like Kimora was playing the role of protector, stepping in where others wouldn't or couldn't. But then, just when people thought the twins were finally breaking away from Diddy, they flipped the script. Instead of creating distance, Jesse and Delilah pulled in closer. They've been showing up to court hearings to support their father, publicly standing by his side. Now, that move shook fans up because it seemed like they were doubling down on loyalty. But here's the twist. Even though they showed up, reports say things got really emotional. When some of the escort testimonies were read out in court, insiders say the twins left the room in tears. So yeah, they're standing next to their dad, but that doesn't mean they're okay with what they're hearing. And honestly, judging by what came out in court, no wonder the twins were shaken up. The details were beyond disturbing. According to bombshell reports, Daniel Phillip, a male escort, took the stand in a Manhattan courtroom on Monday, May 12th, and dropped claims that had jaws hitting the floor. He testified that he had been paid by Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, to have sex with her while Diddy sat in the corner and watched, reportedly pleasuring himself the entire time. And that wasn't even the worst of it. Phillip claimed that he witnessed Diddy being aggressive toward Cassie on multiple occasions.
If I'm on her team as her attorney, I'm making it clear that that's what happened here, that the relationship started out good, but gradually it got worse and worse to the point that she was caught in this vicious cycle. She was caught under his thumb.
His testimony painted a dark, graphic picture, and it left everyone in that courtroom stunned, including Diddy's own daughters. Chance Combs, who had just graduated high school, and the 18-year-old twins, Jesse and Delilah, were in the courtroom when Phillip took the stand. But they couldn't handle what they heard. According to eyewitnesses, the girls left the courtroom not once, but twice, as Phillip described in disturbing detail how Diddy allegedly behaved during those encounters. each time the testimony turned graphic, they got up and walked out. That alone shows this whole situation is tearing them up inside, whether they admit it publicly or not. But even after all that, Jaguar Wright is still not backing off. Fans have been calling her out for going way too hard on the twins. At the very beginning of the scandal, she actually came across more sympathetic. She was saying that Diddy was basically using his wealth to keep his kids under control. That they didn't have the freedom to speak out or even separate from him financially or emotionally. At the time, people felt sorry for the twins. They were seen as victims too, caught in a nightmare that wasn't of their making. But now, the sympathy is fading fast for some. The way Jesse and Delilah have been presenting themselves on social media, smiling, partying, posting as if nothing's burning in the background, it started to rub people the wrong way. It feels disconnected, even cold. And now, word on the street is that Jaguar Wright has flipped. She's reportedly saying the twins aren't just acting clueless, they're straight up psychopaths. Jaguar say they don't care about nothing but keeping the money flowing. And she's accusing them of turning a blind eye to their father's victims just so they can keep living that luxury lifestyle. Now with Jaguar Wright going full throttle, things are spiraling even more out of control. And now she's not just tossing accusations, she's talking about legacies, bloodlines, and straight up curses. According to insiders close to the chatter, Jaguar believes Diddy's empire is crumbling not just because of his alleged crimes, but because of the energy he built it with. Jaguar say he built his world off pain, and now it's all crashing down, and she's warning that his kids, especially the twins, are next in line to feel the fallout. She's been doubling down hard in recent live streams, hinting that the twins may already be wrapped up in something way deeper than people think. Some fans say she's been dropping cryptic comments about generational karma and how the sins of the father don't just disappear, they multiply if left unchecked. Now that has fans speculating whether Jaguar believes the twins aren't just being manipulated, but are being groomed to carry on Diddy's legacy, scandals, and all. Meanwhile, on social media, things are getting tense. People are now going through the twins' posts with a magnifying glass. Every outfit, every caption, every smile is being dissected. Are they really just living their lives, or are they carefully curating a distraction while chaos unfolds behind the scenes? And it's not just Jaguar who's feeling suspicious. Some fans have pointed out how quickly the twins went from quiet, sweet girls to young socialites flashing wealth, designer labels, and Hollywood connections, all while their dad faces some of the darkest accusations in the game. The timing's raising eyebrows, and folks are asking, is it all just a coincidence, or were they raised to keep the Combs image alive no matter what? But the deeper this goes, the more blurred the lines get between who's really calling the shots and who's just caught in the storm. Are Jesse and Delilah victims of Diddy's world? Or are they now active players in it consciously or not? Jaguar's not backing down. She's making it clear this ain't just about Diddy anymore. This is about the system he created, the image he protected, and the daughters who are either breaking free or helping keep the machine running behind the scenes. Or maybe, just maybe, the twins are trying to soak up every ounce of luxury they can before it's all snatched away. The way this case is looking, the courts could freeze up Diddy's assets any day now, leaving the whole empire in ruins and them broke with nothing but memories of yachts and designer bags. Some fans are saying it plain. They're literally 19. Who even knows if they knew what was going on or not? And that's real. Who are we to say what they've seen behind closed doors? Some folks think the girls might just be suppressing everything as a way to survive. After all, when your whole life's built around one man's empire, how do you even begin to untangle from that without completely falling apart? Others say the girls deserve a break. Leave them be. I'd be traumatized if I were them, one comment read. But even those trying to show grace still admit maybe they need to fall back a little. Right now, staying visible and acting unfazed is only adding more heat. Some people are even claiming one of the twins blew a kiss and winked at Cassie in court, like it was some kind of twisted taunt. If that's true, that's not just wild, it's straight up disrespectful. There's no doubt the internet is divided. Some say the twins are innocent and reacting the only way they know how. Others say the whole Combs family needs to sit down, stay quiet, and disappear from the spotlight until the dust settles. So now the big question is it fair to drag Diddy's daughters into all this? Or has Jaguar Wright crossed a line with her accusations? Are Jesse and Delilah just caught in the fire, or are they helping fuel it without even realizing? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this one's gonna keep people talking for a long time. And don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification so you never miss the next messy chapter. Follow us for more exclusives and tea that everyone else is too scared to spill. This story is far from over, but we'll see you in the next one.